Jamai, Calista Corporation shareholders. This video covers the presentation given by Calista President and CEO Andrew Guy. Calista has grown tremendously over the years. Our Alaska Business Monthly ranking has been number 8 for 3 years. We moved up to number 7 of the Alaska Top 49ers for both 2016 and 2017. Our hardworking employees deserve special recognition for this accomplishment. Calista staff is committed to our success and dedicated to our shareholders. Calista's vision is to be an Alaskan Native corporation that is the standard of economic success and corporate responsibility. Using this vision, which is very much in line with our cultural values, we are dedicated to continuous improvement for our family of companies on behalf of you, our shareholders. The corporation's success is no accident. We operate responsibly through self-discipline and teamwork, which means each of us not only accomplishes our work, but we support our colleagues and sister companies to be better. As we addressed in the chair presentation, management began to implement Calista's 5-year strategic plan in 2015. These goals provide a path to keep our corporation moving in the right direction. Increasing jobs, services, and benefits for our shareholders and descendants is made possible by meeting these other goals: to promote in-region business development, to maximize profits and build diverse, strong business lines, and to optimize the value of Calista's natural resources. A couple years ago, with support from the board, Calista created a new program meant for our village corporations. Calista formed several real estate subsidiaries to provide a consistent year-round income stream. By strategically investing in commercial properties in the western United States, Calista's real estate generates cash flow and profit. Village corporations can partner with Calista. By doing so, they can invest in real estate with a smaller buy-in than if they bought properties as a sole owner. In fact, we currently co-own several commercial properties with other Native corporations. Calista has capabilities in researching potential properties, acquisitions, and property management. This is a way for village corporations to diversify and bring back revenue from places with strong economies. Today, the most important way to promote in-region business development is through advocacy. Advocacy means urging elected officials to adopt policies or provide funding for projects in our region. It can be most effective when organizations join together. As a group, we advocated for the full resurfacing of the St. Mary's Airport, including the Association of Village Council Presidents, AVCP Housing, Yukon-Kuskokwim Health Corporation, Coastal Villages Region Fund, and Lower Yukon Delta Fisheries. The St. Mary's Airport runway is 6,000 feet, but it will only receive resurfacing funding for a 4,500-foot runway because certain federal requirements are not met. We all urged Alaska's congressional delegation to provide a necessary waiver to support this important project. Additionally, Calista has been active in supporting revenue sharing for new oil field development in Anwar and other parts of Alaska. Many village corporations rely on ANCSA revenue sharing, a provision of the Alaska Native Claims Settlement Act, to support daily and seasonal operations, scholarships, funeral assistance, and more. Calista, along with Bering Straits Native Corporation and Sealaska, began the Anwar effort and was later joined by other groups, including the Alaska Native Village Corporation Association, the Alaska Federation of Natives, ANCSA CEO Association, and others. With support from Alaska's congressional delegation, we hope for a positive outcome. Calista also works to participate in federal or state agency meetings that impact our shareholders and descendants. In early July, the U.S. Secretary of Labor, Alexander Acosta, visited Anchorage. He and his agency met to discuss workforce development, education assistance, partnerships with tribal governments, and other training opportunities. Calista's Workforce and Shareholder Development Supervisor, Brenda Picaro, participated with key decision-makers, including Senator Lisa Murkowski, Governor Bill Walker, Commissioner of Health and Social Services Valerie Davidson, and the Alaska Workforce Investment Board. We work to balance our lines of business because it's good for our bottom line. In 2017, we achieved a small 1% reduction in our federal contracting revenues, but greatly increased our total pre-tax operating profits by about 40%. Our historically heavy reliance on a major federal defense contract continues to decline as our ULISTA team wins other work. Our real estate portfolio also continues to grow. In 2017, it increased 12% in size and is expected to continue to grow in the coming years. Last year, Calista and its majority partner constructed, transported, and installed a new drilling rig on the North Slope. Supported by a long-term contract, these revenues will help Bektuk and Callista's performance for at least the next 5 years. Alaska is very dependent on oil, but oil prices also affect infrastructure projects like airport improvements or other construction projects. That means when oil prices drop, there are fewer opportunities for our subsidiaries to bid on state-funded projects. Less projects also means fewer opportunities to hire our shareholders and descendants. As a result, Calista has made a conscious and deliberate effort to expand our operations outside of Alaska as well as outside the United States. In the lower 48, we are actively working to expand operations. For many years now, we have expanded real estate investment. We have also pursued construction projects. In terms of operations, we have not left Alaska, our home. But as a responsible corporation with over 25,000 shareholders, it is critical that we anticipate potential challenges to our operations within Alaska and look for more opportunities in other states. We have a tremendous prospect, the Donlin Gold Project. If developed, it will be a major contributor to our operating revenues, ENCSA revenue sharing, and the high rates of unemployment in our region. Natural resource development is an everyday part of our life and greatly improves our standard of living. If you've owned a cell phone, a refrigerator, a boat, or an ATV, you have used a product that has come from mining. If you've used gas, heating fuel, anything like a plastic bucket or bottle, a sleeping bag, or fleece clothing, you have used a product from oil and gas development. And timber provides many of us with building materials for our sleds, homes, or places of work. For over 40 years, we have been connected with the proposed Donlin Gold Project site. From the beginning, Calista and leaders from the YK Delta have been working toward and supporting the effort to find and mine gold from the area. Our early leaders successfully fought for the right to select those lands because of the rich mineral deposit that naturally occurs there. We've partnered with the Kuskokwim Corporation on the Donlin Gold Project and are looking to work with other village corporations from the region if the project moves forward. We believe that together we can do as good of a job, if not better, than the successful Red Dog mine. We will do this while ensuring that our water, fish, and subsistence foods are protected. Responsible resource development is necessary for our shareholder success. This project can enable energy and fiber optic infrastructure to be extended to our communities, and these can be game changers for our regional economy by lowering the cost of living and enabling a more efficient and lower cost of doing business. Guyana Chuknuk for watching this recap of the President's report to shareholders during the 2018 Calista annual meeting.